Hey guys, how's it going? After the latest One Piece chapter 896, there is much to consider continuing to the direction of the One Piece story and where it's heading. For starters, Luffy's victory over Sweet Commander Katakuri was completely epic, but with that comes a more concrete power level for Luffy after the time skip. In the Dressrosa arc, where Luffy fought Doflamingo, his Gear 4th Boundman mainly dominated the fight, but after his fight with Cracker, it was difficult to scale Luffy's power level and how it compared to the challenges awaiting the Straw Hats in the New World, especially when their targets include Yonko commanders. Luffy's fight with Cracker appeared to be more of a tactical victory, and it seemed like he needed Nami's help to win. While there is definitely some truth to that, let's take a look at the Luffy vs Cracker fight. At the beginning, Luffy was having a hard time with Cracker's ornament haki, but after he entered Gear 4th, he was able to smash through Cracker's defenses very easily. The issue with that fight was Cracker's ability to continue to create biscuit soldiers, and because of that, Luffy had to use up a lot of stamina to deal with them, which prolonged the battle. We know Luffy's Gear 4th has a time limit, so a prolonged battle is not in his favor. I think the main reason Luffy struggled against Cracker was because of the circumstances and not because Cracker is inherently stronger than him. Luffy's tank man was enough to deal with Cracker. I think if Cracker hadn't sent out as many biscuit soldiers as he did, and Luffy was able to get a clean hit on him with a con gun, it probably would have been enough to finish him off. So due to the circumstances of that battle, it was unclear as to how well Luffy would fare against a Yonko commander. This brings us to the fight against Katakuri, the first son of the Charlotte family and the strongest Sweet Commander. Throughout most of the fight, Luffy had a very hard time against him, and I do believe the reason Luffy was able to win at the end was because Katakuri injured himself after finding out Flambe had interfered with their battle. Even before then, we witnessed Luffy taking multiple powerful hits from Katakuri, and he was always able to get back up. And at the end of it, Luffy's attack, the King Cobra, was able to finish off Katakuri. As we know, Luffy fought Katakuri one-on-one, and although there were some times when Luffy had to run away and the whole interference with Flambe, which caused Katakuri to injure himself, we did see Luffy gain a higher level of observation haki, which will definitely come into play later on. Along with that, we got to see Gear 4th Snake Man. It may have seemed like Tank Man was improvised, but Snake Man was definitely in Luffy's arsenal already. The fact that Luffy's Gear 4th is able to adapt to a variety of opponents and fighting styles, I can speculate that with it, Luffy is as strong as a Yonko commander. He's got enough power, speed, and defense using the different variations of Gear 4th we have seen so far. Depending on how he applies them during combat, I think he will be able to stand against future Yonko commanders as well. With all of this being said, I don't believe Luffy is on the same level as Katakuri or any other number 1 ranked Yonko commander. As I mentioned before, that fight was won mostly due to the circumstances, which will not always be the same. At this point in the story, I like to rank Luffy's power level to around a 2nd or 3rd ranked Yonko commander, and if he continues to gain a higher level of haki during these upcoming battles, it will only make him that much stronger, and he will be able to take on stronger opponents. The thought of Luffy being as strong as the Yonko commander is a very interesting idea, because as we know, the Wano arc is approaching, and I have no doubt we will get to see Zoro's power displayed. And if I'm correct about my theory on Luffy's power, then I'm sure Zoro will be a Yonko commander level as well. One of the greatest things about One Piece is how well the world is constructed, and how well the Straw Hats fit into that world. At the end of the Katakuri fight, he mentions how Luffy will have to return to take on Big Mom, and then he comments on how Luffy's dream to become Pirate King is very far away. What I can take away from these dialogues is how deep into the story we are. Luffy might be strong enough to fight a Yonko commander, but he is not ready to take on a Yonko just yet. This also gives us a grasp as to how much of a power difference there is between Yonko commander and the Yonko. Also, how Luffy's quest to become the Pirate King is still very far off, and there is much to be explored before that dream can be reached. I want to thank everybody for watching. One Piece is one of my favorite series, and I'm glad I've been able to share my thoughts on it from time to time. Please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming content, and hit that like button if you liked the video. If you guys want to chat with me directly, then please be sure to follow me on Twitter and join my Discord server. I'll have links in the description. I'm also curious as to where you guys think the story is heading, so make sure you leave your thoughts in the comment section. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.